It is about that time. Marvel Rivals has a lot of backstory for each character with Easter eggs for characters that may join the game in the future and storylines that may be explored in later seasons. It is a lot of reading, so I am here to catch you up so you can keep playing the game. Welcome to another episode of our Marvel Rivals lore series, where this time we learn how Groot became a rival. And we are covering Groot on this episode because it was suggested by me due to us doing a Guardians of the Galaxy arc here for Marvel Rivals. If you would like to suggest who we cover after this arc, simply leave a comment on this video, or you could join our Discord where we have a channel where you could do the same right over there. And if you would like to watch videos early or just support the channel, consider leaving a super thanks or becoming a channel member. Members get badges next to their names, access to emotes, early videos like I just mentioned, and being a channel member may mean you are the next member of the Guardians of the Galaxy. No guarantees though. And with that, welcome to Chapter 1. Groot always have friends. The story begins where all stories should. I am Groot. And that, my rivals, is the end of Chapter 1. And man, this is a good story, man. I like how Groot went over to the I am Groot, and then I am Groot, and then I am Groot. So it was a pretty good story, and we learned a lot. So please leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. We will be covering Adam Warlock in the next one right after Groot's story right here. I enjoyed this one. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the story as well. Thank you for watching, but even though I thank you for watching, you have to remember, you and I, we are rivals till the end. And no matter how quickly we're able to go through stories, I am never going to forget that. I'm just kidding. Let's actually get to Groot's story. The story begins where all stories should. Groot looking on as Rocket and Peter Quill are arguing about the cause of the Milano's crash. Now Groot is listening, trying to pay attention, until he becomes distracted by a strange voice coming from the jungle surrounding the ship graveyard. The voices are distorted and hard to decipher at first, but Groot feels an overwhelming curiosity about them. I am Groot. And he begins to walk from Rocket and Quill to find the source of the voices. Now Groot keeps walking. He finds himself at the edge of the jungle where he begins to better understand the voices. And what are the voices saying? They're of course saying, you know what? You're a fucking joke. No wonder the Avengers didn't take you, or the X-Men, and they'll fucking take anyone. I mean, you are a ridiculous, immature, half-wit moron. I've never met a sadder, more attention-starved, jabbering little prick in my entire life. And that says a lot because I've been alive for more than 200 fucking years. And I'll tell you, that bald chick was right about one thing. You will never save the world. You couldn't even save a relationship with a goddamn stripper. And motherfucker, I wish I could say you die alone, but it's one of God's best jokes that you can't die, except it's on all of us. And then Groot is like, damn, they are big fans of Deadpool and Wolverine. It's a good movie, but damn. So then actually the jungle plants speak in a fragmented thought, expressing fear and a strange hunger. Now the voice seems to belong to beings that are part plant and part something else. Symbiotes, Groot realizes. And as Groot tries to communicate with them, he tries to reach peace with them. I am Groot. He tries to reassure them with thoughts of kindness, but the plants remain confused and fearful. And then the plants start to speak. What? Hold on, let me get some growl in there. What is friendly? What is friendly? What is friendly? And then at this point, Groot's connection with the plants deepens as he offers a sense of openness. I am Groot, which we all know means trust takes strength. And Groot is astounded that these beings have never thought about trust, an idea that is central to his relationship with Rocket, Quill, and the rest of the Guardians. And as they're building this bond with one another, a huge explosion from the Milano's wreckage sends fire spreading towards the jungle. The jungle plants, despite their symbiote nature, are still rooted and vulnerable to the flames. Groot then gets angry and he taps into his abilities to grow. He spreads his roots far and wide, using them to topple wrecked ships and create a fire break to protect the jungle from the flames. I am Groot, he roars as he manages to push the fire back and protect the new plant friends. And as the fire sputters, Groot hears the voice of one plant thanking him, saying, Groot, Groot, save us. Now, one of the plant tells Groot that Rocket is in danger, located in a complex of buildings nearby. And Groot, of course, rushes to find Rocket, hearing his voice from inside the building. He breaks through the wall. I am Groot! Inside the building, Groot encounters tentacled black monsters trying to get to Rocket. I am Groot! He roars yet again as he battles these creatures, tearing them apart. More monsters start flooding the area, overwhelming Groot despite his efforts. But the fungi-like plants in the darkness spring to life and help him, tearing the monsters apart and consuming their remains. I am Groot, he shouts again, but this time it's in gratitude. He sees his new plant friends come to his aid and he is very thankful. And now Rocket walks over to Rocket. Not Rocket, walks over to Rocket. I don't know if you knew that. As Groot walks over to Rocket, Rocket begins to scold him. What took you so long? You think I'm here for my health? I am Groot. And then Groot points over to the symbiote plant that helped him find Rocket. I am Groot. So then Rocket, he backs off a little bit, acknowledging Groot's efforts and says, You moron! You trusted a symbiote to tell you how to help me? I am Groot. So then Rocket and Groot head up to the Milano, putting their differences behind them because they're happy to find each other again. Now they walk over, prepared to fix the ship, with Rocket hinting at a clever trick to help Quill. And as they return, Groot starts to feel proud of his actions, not for personal glory, but for helping his new plant friends learn to trust. The symbiote plants had learned how to work together thanks to Groot's example. Groot is happy knowing that Rocket, his true friend, already understands the power of friendship, and the story ends with Groot walking alongside Rocket, reflecting on the strength of their bond and his new bond he had with the symbiotes. And that, my rivals, is the end of chapter 1. And let me tell you something right now. This is a very good story. I enjoyed this one a lot. Groot teaming up with the symbiotes. Oh, that's some good stuff. Oh, you know how long I've been waiting for this? Some good stuff, man. So now we got Rocket, Groot, Star-Lord reunited on the Milano. We got all of their POVs in here now. And coming up on the next episode, we're going to find out what happened to Adam Warlock. Why is he also on Clintar? It doesn't look like he was with the Guardians. So why is he there? We might have that answer on the next episode. But for this story, leave a comment. What did you think of the story? What are your theories? Please leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Helps it get out to more people. Helps grow the channel. I would appreciate that. If you want to support even further, we got channel memberships available. Super thanks available. But if you don't want to do any of that, or you can't, no worries. I just thank you for watching. But you have to remember, even though I thank you for watching, you and I, we are rivals till the end. And I don't care if you team up with symbiotes to save my life. I am never going to forget that.